Nick Cannon Mornings on Power 106. It's time for up close and personal conversations. Yes, close conversations with people that I admire, people that are doing big things in the game, young superstars. And this dude is all of the above and so much more. The one and only Blueface.
Blueface, baby.
Oh, my God, man. I love you, man. Yo, first of all, salute to all your success, man. And beating all of the odds.
Likewise.
From just coming from where you come from to all of the haters and the doubters and really you just taking that and using that as the fuel. Just seeing you here shining, just like, man, I salute it just because I know what you've been through. Yeah. I know where you come from. I know the choices that you made too, and then I know how calculated you are. A lot of people think that you just on some like silly shit, and that like that you're not a smart individual, but you actually a brilliant brother, man. And this is a testament to all that you do, man. So first, I just gotta say salute, and then the new music is fire.
I appreciate it, man.
Now, do you feel like from when we first heard you with the Tatianas and even before that, you know what I mean, on you know, on the Dead Lokes and all of that type of stuff, it's different now. Now, was that calculated as well? Did you say, yo, let me just give them what the kids want and then I'm gonna get a little bit more intricate with it, or is it just because the sound and the times are changing?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah,
you know, I wanted to appeal to my crowd that I was already building up.
Yeah.
At the same time, I wanted to go over here and get a little bit of this crowd too.
Yeah.
So I feel like I built this crowd as strong as I could possibly build it. Now we can go over here and grab this crowd.
And I'm seeing that a lot of the critics are starting to like having to eat crow
they
now. They trying to like,
I done heard a couple of those.
Yeah, I done seen it. I was like, yo, I know that has to feel good because cats was hating. People was all of the he rap off beat, he can't do, and then one hit wonder. And now that you hear,
now all of a sudden they like, I kind of
like him now. I like him, and he switched his flow, and maybe like so to hear the haters and the critics kind of have to give you your just due now. How does that feel?
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Best part, yeah.
So knowing that now, like even because I remember I heard you say something where you were just talking like going bar for bar, like I think. What I appreciate and what a lot of people appreciate is your wit and your charisma. You put it in your music. Now, it may not be orthodox the way people are used to hearing it necessarily, but you've also shown like, yo, I could do that too. Like, it ain't hard to do that, but I'm doing me on the record. Was that, where did that come from? Where did that sauce come from? Like yo, I'm going to just step out there and do it my way.
Shit. I just kind of started one day, so it was like that was like my hit or miss type. You know when you first start doing music, it's like a hit or miss. You like terrible,
right?
Or you just got some good potential.
Yeah,
so I had good potential. I guess it was a
but
hit.
See, the thing is, I always saying even cats, what I'm looking for when I'm signing cats and stuff is like, do you stand out?
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was.
Because there's so much shit out there.
Everything's already been done.
Yeah, but you stood out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that's what I was like, that's the brilliant shit. That's what's genius about it. It's like, yo, you actually.
I think if I would have did the regular shit, I wouldn't even be standing here looking at
Facts.
you. I would be.
Yeah. And that's the whole thing, man. And I'm sitting here looking at you shining. How much jewelry, like what? Because I see you actually go count for count a lot of times. How much you got on right now? What's the worth? I got one of those, so I know that's that's at least 100. We just gonna start right there. That's at least 100
exactly
on the watch.
Yeah, so
and then everything else.
I'd probably say maybe a half a mil.
Just sitting here in the morning, just with a $500,000 on.
I took it light today.
Yeah,
too.
I know.
I ain't got the 2 watch. I can't professional.
Yeah,
he
came professional.
I'm on some professional shit.
Understood. Now it's funny too. We get even before I was all the way up on you, for some reason I don't know where it is. People were saying like we look alike.
Yeah, I got that too.
They're saying like, but then I wasn't that far off. I was like, maybe they got something, because to me, you actually do look like my little brother.
Yeah. I kind of got like an average.
Yeah, but that's my little brother right there over in the corner. You kind of look, y'all niggas, bring your ass over here. Y'all kind of look,
a little bit.
Like y'all still got the same like build and shit. A
little bit,
like that tall, lanky.
I see it.
Pointy nose niggas.
I see it.
Like I get it. So
you funny, nigga.
I'm saying we look alike. I'm making fun of myself as well. I get it. So no, but that transitions me into the next question.
Yeah.
Because I've dealt with this quite a bit, and I see you dealing with it out there. The ladies.
Oh yeah.
It's a good time for you right now.
Sometimes.
I'm not talk the drama and all of that. I'm just talking about when you go to a Blueface show. And the women are going crazy for you.
Oh, yeah.
Now, clearly, you was a football player in high school. I'm pretty sure, you know,
it's definitely
in
different.
your hood, you've always had women, right?
It's definitely different. Man.
But it's a different level.
Definitely different.
How do you deal with it?
Shit. At first, I wasn't dealing with it the best way, you know.
We seen your
I was
drama.
through everything.
But no,
moving.
I appreciate your effort.
Not that. I'm talking about the women in general.
Just
like,
in
at first,
general.
I wasn't dealing with it. I was kind of, I was being a little bit of a whore, you know.
That's not. See, I was actually about to whore them up. So we're not being a whore no more.
Nah, but I'm saying, that's a phase. Like, once
you go through it.
Everybody
it's the first time
through
you
it.
walk into the candy store, you want it all.
Exactly. Everybody go through it.
And now you got
now
taste
now I got, you feel me, a select few that,
Right.
Yeah.
That understand how you move.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see. That's young wise man here.
Exactly.
Now, how did the ladies feel about the face tat? Because even they was like, yo, we know he a gangster.
Yeah, I mean,
but he also had the pretty boy thing going on, and then you went and tatted the face. Was the ladies with it?
I mean,
or was that just some gangster
I had
shit?
this before the ladies, so they had no choice really.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I wasn't popping at all when I got my face tat. I was like,
but now you got the big face tat too.
Now
like,
I went a little bit extra, because shit, I ain't getting no job, so
you all the way in now.
Yeah, now I'm all the way in.
You all the way
but
in.
now, they gonna have to like it.
It is what it
Gotta
is.
like it.
Yeah. So out of all your tats, what's the most meaningful one?
Probably the face one.
Right.
Hell yeah, for sure.
Just until you get the next face one.
Nah, I'm done with the face.
Really? No more face tats?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna Post Malone out in this bitch?
Hell no.
You all the way good?
Yeah, I'm straight.
So tell me about the new single, man. What we got jumping?
Shit, which one? First Class?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites right now.
And speaking, see, you actually bring up a good point, man. Like going into where like you one of those cats that you got several singles. Like, how do you choose which one you pay attention to, or the one that y'all get behind?
Well, I got Wack 100, my manager.
Yeah.
I usually let him choose one that he feel will appeal to maybe his.
We done locked him out.
He
right there on the. He's trying to get in as we speak.
Nah,
see,
yeah,
he just spoke your ass up.
I let him.
Oh, he done gave you a weapon.
Flashlight.
He done show you what to do with that. Don't tell him on camera, Wack. Yeah, that shit. We got Wack 100 in the building. He actually was just talking you up about how the wise business moves y'all make and everything,
so
about picking singles
pick one
and stuff.
That'll appeal to. I let him pick one, and I pick one.
Nick,
Yeah.
I mean, with you, it's a little different.
Right.
Because
I've been in it.
Exactly. But, a lot of them, he listened to me.
But that's part of it. Coming up in the game, being your age, I had to listen
sure.
to the big homies. I had to listen to people who paved the way, because even when I thought I knew it all, I knew that they had been there before me, and that it'd just be wise just to fall back and listen. And then when I get to the position where I can make my own decisions, I
Tell
will.
Somebody else what to do. Right?
There it is.
Exactly.
So you listen, and it's interesting. Even obviously out here on the West, there's a code that we all operate by, and fall in line with. Yeah. And the fact that it's a beautiful thing to see cats from two different areas. Wack obviously being where he's from, you being where you from, but still being able to come together and make money. How did that decision come about? I know, I'm pretty sure whether he approached you or you had to make that decision and be like, yo, I'm gonna go with somebody that I know is a fixture in the game and that can move me around.
Exactly.
But everybody ain't gonna be happy about this decision. Like, how did that come about?
Fuck everybody. I wanted some money.
So you just followed the bag.
Unless they was paying me shit. Yeah, hell yeah, I don't give a fuck what you talking about if you ain't paying me.
But how does that work now, even knowing like, is it difficult to make those decisions, or even because like you said, fuck everybody, so you ain't gotta explain yourself to nobody.
Yeah.
But
I think it's more difficult for him, honestly.
Really?
Being where he from than.
Well, Wack don't give a fuck about nothing.
Nah, but not really, not necessarily difficult for him. But I'm sure he hear it more than what I hear, cause.
Yeah, I catch it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I catch it flat. But I told him, like even when we started doing business, right?
Yeah.
I knew exactly what he was. I knew where he come from.
Yeah.
So, me, Nick. I'm like, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it to the fullest. So I told him straight up. I'm like, listen. Keep cripping.
Right.
Because if you stop the cripping, it ain't going to be authentic.
Right.
Now, with my politics, that really don't matter with me in my world.
Right.
Because Yeah, you know, that's
surpassed
extended
that.
family over there
absolutely.
anyway, right? So, but I hear it because he gonna do what he do. He young, he coming up doing what he doing. I gotta hear the, like for instance, the disrespectful song, right?
Yeah.
Any little thing he says,
Right.
I had to kick my own blood out. They must have forgot I was a Crip, right?
Yeah.
They so discombobulated.
Right.
Oh, listen, his blood is his family.
Right.
He's not talking. He's just playing with the words.
Right.
So you know,
that was a bar.
That's the bar.
They don't try to give you credit for your bars. But that's obviously, and we talking about it real quick. Just street politics is real, and you've all dealt with it on many different levels. Yeah. And there's been times where people, especially with you, man, people get so upset because you speak your mind in a very unapologetic way, and you speak on things. But has that ever really affected the business at this point? Because at the end of the day, like you said, we all trying to get to the bag. Yeah. You guys deal with the streets very well, but is there certain times where it's like, man, I wish I didn't have to. Maybe this gang banging stuff is holding me back in certain areas where if I would have handled something in a different way, I could have excelled.
Well, the thing about it, Nick, that's where I come in play because, you know, Nick, I haven't been a gang banger in over 20 years.
Right.
I haven't woke up hating a guy in blue because he's a Crip in over 20 years.
Right.
I'm from where I'm from, but I haven't been a gang banger. So when I'm dealing with my artist, right, he's 22 years old. So I understand where he's at. So I stay on top of him like, hey, listen, everybody know what it is. We got to start toning it down a little so. You know what I mean? Like you, Nick.
Yeah, nah.
You know, you a great guy in disguise.
But
you wait, now hold on, Nick.
Yeah, get on Nick.
Yeah, because see, Nick,
that's the Nick Cannon.
You the worst of the worst when it comes to the streets.
Nah, see, this is what he trying to say, and actually, you leading me to where I was actually going. When you got with guys who understand how the streets operate and can benefit from the streets, but also excel and elevate the streets, and that's why I say this is a fine example.
You're just getting away from it, Nick. What I'm trying to say is this: Nick is tapped in,
as I should,
highly respected, and protected without paying by the streets.
But that's
we showing up for Nick,
and I appreciate that. And
no, when you appreciate it, you know that.
I definitely know that. But all I'm saying is that idealistic mindset of even when gang culture was created, it was for protection. Yeah. It was to protect us from others. Somewhere we got misconstrued and discombobulated and got more focused on protecting the streets that we lived on that we didn't own, and going against each other. And now it feels like we getting back to what it's all about. Getting back to the bag, getting back to saying, yo, we got to protect our own. And this is a fine example where a blood and a Crip can come together, get money, provide for your families. But you being 22, man, like, and knowing that you from it and you flag waving and all of that, do you get caught up in a lot of that young nonsense that sometimes the big homie might have to say, man, it ain't really about that?
No, not really.
Maybe on the party side.
Yeah.
I like to go party side.
Cause is that over? Is that like cause I know obviously it's gonna be communities have issues with communities, but it's just the red and the blue thing. I dislike you, you dislike me.
No, that's definitely not over. The element is still there.
But how do we get past that? How do we get past hating each other for a color, hating each other for a street that we live on that we don't own?
Like for instance, right? If me and Big U doing an event, and he show up with 30 roller 60s, and I show up with 20 power rules, right?
Right.
All these dudes is gonna respect each other because of us, right?
Because of y'all.
So now, throughout the course of the night, you know, they can't help but mingle and talk with each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we're together. You know, they with us, right?
Understood.
So, you know, what we hope is maybe they see each other in the club maybe a week or two later, and they greet each other the same way. So we gotta be the example.
Facts.
It's been a long time, Nick, and you know that since we created that table, to where we've had gang violence in the hip hop community.
Yeah.
You know, we deal with that, and we find other ways and means of dealing with that.
Yeah,
true. Right? So with him, I get a lot of flack because the last 5 to 8 years, blood's been running the industry when it comes to gangs.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So, you know, they look at me like, you a power rule.
Right.
And now you helping the Crips get position.
Right.
Right, which I don't see it like that. I see helping
a young black
man get position. You know, my son 25, this young man 22 years old.
Right.
So, you know, it's business But I am Nick. Like once I'm attached to you, I'm attached to you.
Right, facts.
You know what I mean? So where he from and all that don't affect how I'm dealing with this young man. So
you looking out for his benefit and his well-being just as a young man.
And it's deeper, and he'll tell you that it's deeper than just a contract or a bag. I'm gonna make sure his medical right. I'm gonna make sure his credit right. His dental right. I'm gonna make sure his son is right. I'm gonna make sure his life insurance is right.
Yeah, I seen you do that too.
You know what I mean? So being
a homeowner at a young age.
The first 2 months I had him.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. Let's go.
Lace me up.
Now let's talk about this now, because I saw you post something that I was pretty impressed with, and then that kind of makes me curtail to the next question that I have for you. You posted a picture of you and your wife. It looked like y'all was in high school.
It was like 15.
So 15 years old, and you still with her today. Now, forget all of the money, forget all of the gang banging and that's success. Where you can
we've been together since we've been 14 years old.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Like, that's truly success. And when you see somebody like that and knowing all your ladies and how you move, do it make you want that? Is that even how it moved? You give him any advice?
No,
he got chicks throwing shit at him. And
Nick got his nerves. Don't let him.
Hey, we ain't going to talk about me. Look, hey, this ain't about me. I'm proving I'm not successful in the shit.
We done heard about you, Nick.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, come to me when it comes. That's what I'm saying. Talk to a nigga who been with the same woman.
We trying to be like Nick.
No.
Be like
you want to be like that man. That's what the success is. I can't do it. We both need to learn from Wack, if there's anything, of how to stay solid in a relationship. I'd let you know I'm horrible at this shit. And you look like you going more in my direction.
Heard what he said? He said horrible with a WH.
Right?
Exactly. WHOR.
Yo, but hey, I swear I'd hate to be at an event and I got him and Game in the same room.
Oh man.
Because they be head nodding, but the head nod be like,
you telling the secrets, man.
Oh, yeah, me too. Like,
this
it's
is not
bad.
true. Game is way worse than me. But all we saying is, young man, rumble, do your thing. And just what is, we gonna put you in the firing squad. We ain't gonna let you off easy. These are these questions. You got Wack here to help you. But we gonna shoot it straight off top. And then Wack, feel free to jump in whenever you want to.
I'm a little mad you didn't play the game.
Boy. We ain't done yet. We ain't done. We getting to that. Off top though, from the top, loved or hated. Which one would Blueface rather be? Or not loved or hated, loved or feared. I'm sorry. Loved or feared, because there's only two emotions in psychology what they teach. There's either fear, which there's respect and all of that operates in the world of fear. Then there's love, and then that's where all of the, obviously things of the nature of what love brings. What would you rather be known as?
I'll take the fear.
Fear. And not just because that's just where the respect lies? Yeah.
It's weird because he got both. The more the women love him, the men hate him.
Yeah.
And because they talk about how much they hate him around the women, it make the
they
more
make
women love him.
even more.
Oh, God, that's true. all the females I mess with, they
You
be
know
like,
that, Nick?
I was with my dude, and
He started talking about you with the dude. When you start, fellas, when you start hating on a dude in front of your girl, that just make her want the dude more.
Make her pay attention.
Yeah.
It's real.
When you act like you don't care, then she moves like.
Yeah, she ain't gonna care.
Yeah. Like, but when you look salty, that shows a weakness.
Yeah. And they know that's gonna get under their skin, so they come and just might just come just to get under their skin
just
sometimes.
Just when they mad at you.
Yeah, they ended up loving it. Then I got him. Boom.
Got her. Yo.
Boom, then I got her.
Boom, then I got her. Yo, so speaking of fear, though, what's Blueface's greatest fear?
My biggest fear?
Yeah.
Shit, going broke.
Especially now that you done got it. How you gonna hold on to it?
Shit, keep making it.
There it is.
Yo, Nick, remember the first time you saw him, right?
Yeah.
He was filming the show up there.
Up there downtown.
He had the one little chain.
That's what I'm saying. Now you got $1 million worth of jewelry on.
I had a rolly chain on back then.
Yeah, it was all long and there ain't no diamonds on it.
I got.
Now he's stunting.
Wow.
I love it. All right, best piece of advice you've ever received.
Best piece of advice I've ever received.
Shit, gotta be something Wack told you just.
Yeah, he give me so much advice.
You know, he really intelligent young man.
I told him that early on.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't tell you something.
Some football coach told you.
Shit.
Something from the big homies.
Wear a condom.
You don't follow that advice.
Yes, I do.
Nick,
I only got
I
one
go
kid.
personally
And get them.
get him.
As you
I done
should.
got in trouble already. Put
give you
them
that
for
advice.
Blueface.
Hell,
you
them is
do.
blue faces. Them ain't mine. Worst piece of advice you've ever received.
Worst piece of advice I ever received? That I couldn't rap.
Definitely don't listen to them cats. There it
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
You turned up all on them. All right.
Exactly.
Lighten it up. Favorite movie of all time.
My favorite movie of all time? Shit. Since we in your show, I'm gonna pick one of your movies. Nick.
Thank you. It was just Drumline. It was
I
just,
like,
Love Don't Cost a
I
Thing.
like that one. Yeah,
There
I
we
like
go.
that
I'll
one.
take
That
it.
was it.
I'll take
Line
it.
was it.
I'll take you. All right. Now, favorite cuss word.
Fuck.
Just straight off top. Fuck them.
Yeah.
All right. You're on an island. You only can take 3 things. What are those 3 items you taking?
Island. Definitely need a bitch. I'm gonna need some pussy.
That's
you feel me?
one.
For sure.
You got 2 other more things. You only gonna take 1 with you?
I'm
3 things.
I only got 3
You can
things.
bundle them. You could. You could.
hell no, I can't take 3.
Just one.
I take one.
One young lady.
Yeah. Some Hennessy and some weed.
There it is. Sound like a vacation to me. Worst job you've ever had?
Worst job I ever had was probably retail.
Really?
Yeah.
You was working retail? Like folding clothes and shit? I couldn't see.
No, it was worse than that. Like
Oh, you-
boxes.
Oh, shit. You was in the back.
Yeah, exactly.
See, listen, I like when rappers keep it real.
Yeah.
Everybody want to front like they already
Yeah.
had it before they had
Oh,
it.
no, hell no.
Nah.
I was trying everything. I tried work. I tried selling drugs. I
Really?
tried
Football.
taking your
sport.
money. I
Yeah.
tried all of it.
And the thing,
shit.
and rapping worked.
Yeah, this one was the best one.
Smart move. Well played. Well played. All right, now we got to say this. Favorite cereal?
Cereal? I don't even eat cereal. I like the, what's that one cereal?
Growing
like
up.
the little, damn, I can't even think about it.
My shit was Lucky Charms, Captain Crunch. that-
I like the
Crunch,
weird
Frosted
ones. I like
Flakes.
the ones with the little grains in them.
Oh, like grape nuts and shit
yeah,
like
nah.
that?
Hell no, hell
Like
no.
honey bunches of oats
Yeah,
and
what-
shit?
What's that shit called? Damn.
Fruit Loops.
Like the fucking
Nah,
Chex Mix and shit?
Raisin Bran.
Not Raisin Bran. It's almost like that.
Like the broke
It come
version
with
of
fruit.
Raisin Bran.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's what we had them shits.
No.
Chuck your ass on camera. What you doing? Get your big ass out of here. You gotta be
Hell yeah.
inconspicuous. Biggest nigga in here. All right, so favorite fashion brand?
Fashion brand.
So you rocking the Burberry.
Yeah, I fuck with Burberry for sure. Fuck it, go Burberry.
Biggest guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure. Like my balls suck.
Nigga here.
No,
Yo, that's way too much fucking information, Blueface. Look that way when you say that shit. Nigga don't be looking over here. Asking the question. I'm just trying to shit you. This nigga made me uncomfortable
You
with
little
this
ball
motherfucker.
licking.
That is definitely some
Nick,
information.
you know
I
you
didn't
like your balls licked too.
Hey, yes, but we ain't
All
gotta have a
right, all right
conversation
then.
about it.
You asked the question. That's what I was supposed to
Nigga
say.
kept it all the way 1,000. All right, I don't even know where you go. Most prized possession. Hopefully this doesn't get uncomfortable. Well,
My most prized possession
yeah,
is my dick.
I knew he was gonna say that shit. I knew he was gonna say that shit. I'm gonna end this shit very quickly. Favorite board game
We
growing
going
up?
viral, Nick. We
Yeah,
going viral.
we definitely going viral with
That's
that
all I
shit.
do when I come up to this type of thing.
Favorite board game?
Board game.
I'm setting you up right now.
Board game.
Game as a kid growing up.
Connect Four. How about
There it
that?
is. You know it is. And you know I got it over here. Before we even get to the Connect Four, though, I got to know this, too. Childhood celebrity crush. Who was you crushing on?
I liked a lot of them.
I know.
I like Christina Milian.
Really? So,
Yeah.
so from your favorite movie, Love Don't Cost a
Yeah,
Thing.
exactly.
She pregnant right now, so I don't think you even had that
By
one.
who?
Some white dude. I don't know.
Oh wow.
But, hey, congratulations to her.
Nah,
Which one you
fuck
gonna
that.
be? I'll be red. I'm gonna take
Yeah,
red.
you be red.
You could be yellow. We ain't got no blue ones, but the
Yeah, what's up with that?
see, they need to make a blue
You set
chip
tripping off
connect.
over
We
here?
set tripping over here. They need to make a blue Connect Four. Well, the board is blue, so you good. We gonna let you go first. do this for charity at this point. Said we should play for watches. We get real gangster.
Where you watch at, Nick?
Patties. I got one of those.
Put the watch up.
Mean, we can put. You want? I'm saying.
I
All right. Got your manager over there. Don't let him be cheating for you. Oh, he's a thinker, ladies and gentlemen.
Trying.
Yeah, come on now, steady long, steady wrong.
I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm gonna need that help too. I'm gonna need that.
I already see what you going for.
Okay.
Oh shit. Kind of nervous, man.
Man, I'm saying we out here trying to get it.
I don't want to lose on the show. That's going.
Smart man.
See where you going.
Smart man. Okay. All right.
Got you, Nick.
You got me. I see. Now you trying to believe
something.
He using my tricks on me. Chuck, what the hell you back there making all that damn noise for?
I would have won twice if I was both of y'all.
You would have already won?
Yeah, I see it already.
I mean, we all see it, but how would you have already won? Yeah, it's pretty much just a wrap, man. You might see. You guys glad you didn't put your watch up.
You won?
I won.
Where?
Yeah, you won.
Where you win at?
Just keep playing. We gonna show you. The future will come to pass.
Like, well, we bet a few verses.
I know. That's why you should get a Blueface verse.
That Nick get that for free anyway.
Yeah. Hey, everybody quiet over there. Let the man play his game.
Where I go?
Let the man play his game. See, that's steady long, steady wrong. Come on now. Slow money is no money.
Any beautiful ladies? No, you want to help me? You want to tell me where to go? All right, fuck it. Gonna let me lose.
Yeah, there we go. Like E40 said, tell me when to go. What'd you say?
We're all scared of Nick's game. He takes Connect 4 very serious.
All right. So shall we get to it now? Should we go ahead and wrap him up?
Yeah, you need to put something right here.
I know if I do that though.
Looking real lonely.
Yeah, if I do that. You want me? Is that what you want me to do? That's where you want me to put it right there? Pause.
Nah, you do your thing, man.
Not a puffy show.
Oh
man, look, everybody saw Drink Champs.
I told you to make him wait
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, you went and did it to yourself, huh?
Did I?
Did I? Did you do it? You went and did it?
I don't know, did I?
I'm trying to think if I let you do that, then I go there. Oh nah, he talking shit. Yeah.
I mean, is anybody gonna be able to win? I don't think nobody gonna be able to win.
Yeah, somebody gonna win.
But wait,
That line gonna be a problem.
I see that line, but I ain't going over there.
It's a good game. I told you he was a smart individual. I'll give him that.
Did we break a record or how long?
How long? This is pretty long. Pause.
Yo, Nick, you just pause. For those who don't know, I'm actually in She Ball, even though Nick didn't put me on the credits.
Oh yeah, he is in She Ball. He got a good role in there
you know
too.
what I'm saying?
Being a bully, he ain't got to do too much acting.
Oh, the bullies on his side. Nah, y'all the bullies.
Yeah, exactly. Connect 4.
Dang.
Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got him.
Set me up.
Good
Good
shit,
game,
though.
man. That was a good game.
That was a good
For
game.
sure.
Blueface, y'all know what it is. We on power, baby.
I know.
We going up.
Right there.
Yeah, nah,
I
we
was waiting for him to drop it in there.
there it is.
Yo,
We
Nick,
going
Nick,
up.
yo, listen, Nick,
Real talk. Last words from Wack 100.
let me ask you a question.
All right.
How does it feel to step into another field? I said you ain't been here on radio
Right.
and dominate it instantly.
Hey, man.
You know, I checked the numbers.
Yeah.
You competing with some top 3 or top 5 that's not
I'm just saying.
that's not your top 3 or top 5. It's like, you know, other big names.
Yeah,
we
man.
ain't gonna talk about who you dominating, but I'm just wondering how does that feel?
I'm letting them know, man. I ain't got no competition. I'm just here to do me.
You definitely doing you. That's
Yeah, I
real.
appreciate it. Nah, it feels good, man. That's we doing it for the right reasons.
Hell
We
yeah.
here for the culture, for the community, and that's the real reason why I'm here. I ain't do it to kind of take nobody's spot or do none of that. I just came here to shine. We in here, and that's what we shining with my young brother Blueface, Wack 100. That's how we do. It's Nick Cannon Mornings, Power 106.